Hello, Rick. Are you going to be the only one of my school class today? Trisha's here. Good morning, Trisha. Good morning.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Excellent. Thank you. Are you up early all the time?
No.
It's a challenge these days, right?
If I go to bed early, I'm good.
Good. What's early?
11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how about you?
Yeah, probably it's like 11. I try to go to bed, like I keep setting myself up to go to bed at like 9 or 10, at least be in bed by 9, but it's so hard.
It's
But
hard.
I want to, my goal is to be in bed earlier because I love the morning. I love the
Yeah.
morning. It's my favorite because nobody else is up and I feel like my brain starts ticking. And if I'm in the middle of, dealing with all my, things that need to be done, I can't think straight, So I
Right.
feel like it's important. So tell me about any challenges you had this week. Any calls? Have you made any to the database?
Yes. Yes, I've made a couple, not much, but I've
Mhm.
made a couple and made some connections. And
How was
they
the
were,
response? How was your response? Like their response to you?
they were appreciative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
And it
people
was,
that, go ahead. Go ahead.
and it was nice to talk to people.
Right?
That's
I
all I can
know. Do you live alone?
No, I live with my family, my mom and
Oh, good. Oh, good.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard because I can't imagine if you're all alone in this. And last night's snow, the thunderstorm was scary, wasn't
I
it?
know. I was like, what is that?
I didn't
at
even know
first,
that was going to happen. It was
at first, I was like, huh? Wasn't
me
expecting that.
too.
How about
Um,
you?
I was scared, and my dog was shaking like a leaf. So she was so frightened, and she was frightened before I even heard it. You know how dogs are.
Yeah.
So she just slept in my bed shaking. Poor thing,
Aw.
so bad. So
Yeah.
I just want to show
Have you
you.
made?
Have you ever seen the script board? I don't know how well you can see, but I
No,
have this.
I haven't seen it.
So I just, I did this, I don't know, months ago, but I put all my scripts in this board
Uh-huh.
and, printed them off and just made sure I have an expired script, pre-qualifying, just sold, just listed, price adjustment, building your profit share, calling some other co-brokes, I have like generating referrals. So all over here, plus also an affirmation in the morning.
Oh.
So so when you get up in the morning, I have this same one next to my mirror in my bathroom, and I say it out loud pretty consistently. I mean, I might miss a day or two during the week, but I'm pretty much on it. I'm doing my makeup or whatever, and I like say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
But you could create one of these while you're home. Create
Okay.
something. This is the trifold I got at like Walmart.
Yeah, I have one.
Oh yeah. So I took like plastic paper
Mm-hmm.
and I put like double stick tape. So I don't know if you can see, but you can take them in and out and switch them out if you
Right.
find a better one or you want to have some extras behind. But I put this in front of me and then I start making my calls. And when you
Okay.
start making the calls and you look around and you kind of you need to keep the conversation going. You need to find another question, when do you plan on moving? Okay, how long have you been at that address? Where did you move from? Even if they say it was 20 years ago. If you were to move, where would you go next? And that would be just calling around somebody who just sold. Well, something you might have just sold, or you can find anybody whose home has just sold.
Mm-hmm.
Use this script and say, call people and let them know. I mean, right now people are looking for information. They want to know what's going on. So find something relevant, maybe right around a neighborhood that you would like to work in. Find a house that just sold, print off all that information and write down
Okay.
the bedrooms, the bathrooms, what the sale price was, and then what it sold for. So maybe go back for the past, I don't know, month and say, and just talk to people about, you call that neighborhood. Do you have Coal Directory? So call that
Mm-mm.
neighborhood and say, hi, my name is Trisha with Keller Williams. I can't, I forgot my glasses. I recently, we could say, I've recently sold in our area. It had 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it's sold for $400,000. We know that when someone sells a house, usually 2 sell right away. So I was wondering, when do you plan on it moving? And people are probably going to most of the time say, I'm never moving. But you'll find somebody if you
Uh-huh.
keep doing it enough. And then when you go to, when were you looking to move? Where would you go next? Oh, okay. When would that be? Obviously, you realize it could take one, so you've got all this. So you can jump over to powerful closes. Well, if they said, well, I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to sell right now. Well, if you could get what you wanted for this home now, would you put your home on the market? Why don't I, and then instead of let's make an appointment today, turn
Mm-hmm.
that into, well, why don't you give me a little information about your house and I'll send you a market analysis. What's your email address? And you just send that over to them. So
Okay.
and they're going to get that right in their email, or if you want to, get out and take a drive, pop it in an envelope or send it in the mail. So you might be able to do that with someone, or over the phone, just talk to them about what their house looks like and what it might be, the prices. People have nothing to do. So that's an easy thing to do. Does that sound hard? It does. I think you could take these too, and you could really make them into a phone calls that you could make all day long. Do you have these 2 scripts?
Right now. Right now.
Meaning, not at this moment. I'm not going to put you under pressure right now, but do you have these 2 scripts? Do you know? If not,
No.
so what I'm not really, do you have a printer at home?
No, but you could send it by, do you
I
have
could take a
it?
picture and
Yeah.
send it to you and you can write it,
Yeah.
because the best thing for you to
Mm-hmm.
do is to write them down. And when
Mm-hmm.
you write them down, you internalize them. So how about you're going to be the homeowner and I'm going to call you first. Okay. So
Okay.
you can be the homeowner. Hi, my name is Lisa with Keller Williams. We recently sold a home in your area over on Main Street. It has 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, and it sold for $400,000. We know when someone sells a home, usually 2 more sell right away. So I was wondering, when do you plan on moving? Yeah, you're going to be my homeowner.
Oh, okay. I'm actually not planning to move at all.
Oh, well, terrific. How long have you lived at this address?
Um, about 5 years.
Great. Where did you move from?
I really don't feel comfortable giving that information.
Oh, that's okay. Well, how did you pick this area?
I love the school system.
Excellent. If you were to move, where would you go next?
Probably Florida.
That's exciting.
No,
When would
probably Weymouth.
Weymouth, excellent. And when would that be?
Next 7 years.
Fantastic. Well, so my question is, well, this is like if we wanted to go, let's say we wanted to go a little bit further. So obviously you realize it could take 1 to 3 months in this market to get a home sold. Did you know that?
1 to 3 months.
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
Wow. Well, would you like to know how much your home is worth in this market?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Excellent, excellent. So it will only take me about 15 minutes to show you what we can do. Would it be 15 minutes? Would it be worth 15 minutes of your time to just answer a few questions and we can find out what the price is of your home in
Sure.
today's market? Okay,
Sure.
excellent. So why don't we go over a few questions, and then what I'll do is at 2 p.m., if you're available at 2 p.m. later, I will have an analysis over to you by email and we can go through it together. How's that? It's no obligation.
Sounds good.
Okay, fantastic. So Tricia, can I just get your email address?
That.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. So I'll give you a call back around 2 o'clock, send your report over, and we'll work from there. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So I kind of, went off script, but even though you're not looking to move for like 7 years, you can still practice your market analysis with that person. Say, oh,
Okay.
I understand you're not moving, but how about, wouldn't you like to know how much your house might be worth? Are you surprised at the price that this house sold for? But you know what's going to happen is they're going to start asking you questions like, oh, real estate must be dead right now. There's probably nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell them, I don't know if you saw, Rick and I had 3 virtual open houses this weekend.
You did?
Yeah. So we went there and we did like a FaceTime video. We have to, both of us, we never really did them. So we have some work to do, but we sat there, we took people through, we talked about the house, and then people started coming into the Facebook Live and asking questions or saying, hey guys, how you doing? So, we have to get a little better about engaging with that, but we did 2 houses in Weymouth and 1 in Quincy. And we had like over 200 views in like an hour. On another one, it's over 700 views. I don't even know what it is this morning, but we got so many views. You'd never get that many people in an open house.
Never.
So of course, right now we're like, okay, we'll do virtual open houses. Yesterday we did one and we have appointments set up for today. So it can be done. And, we can let clients know that, so you can say, well, we're not doing your classic open houses, but, our team, you can say our team is doing virtual open houses. And we can always do those if you really want to sell. We can prepare your house for a sale, do a virtual open house, and collect a buyer like that without somebody ever having to come in.
Okay.
So that's something new.
Okay. Definitely gonna tell Dari that. You know Dari, she got a listing.
Oh.
But yeah. But the sellers are concerned about people trapezing in their house.
Yes. And
So
it's a real concern. So one of the houses had just one gentleman that lives there. So he wasn't as freaked out. The other one was empty. And the third one has 2 little kids. So they were really nervous. So we did the virtual. We already got an offer in. And we have 4 appointments today for that one. It's in Weymouth. So
it's a nice house.
It's 419. It's 4 bedrooms, 1.5 baths in like, Weymouth, kind of near 3A, North Weymouth. So it's a great house. And the price point's pretty good too. But so here we are, we have people that put in an offer, seeing it online and driving around the neighborhood. And now we have more people coming in today and we have a deadline for Friday. Hopefully they're going to sign something earlier.
So how does that work with the governor shutting down everything?
So he basically said no open houses. It was just Rick and I, and we just did a virtual tour and basically left. Now today we do have physical people coming to do a private showing, and with permission of our sellers, I guess so far that's still okay. So we'll bring, it's just like, I don't know how many people, 4 different parties. Every 15 minutes, we'll bring them in, show them the house, take them out. We have gloves and booties and wipies for the doors, and if anybody opens anything, So we're just doing the best we can, and our clients they want to sell their house and they have to buy another one, so life goes on. You know,
Yeah.
what I'm
So you just
thinking
make it work.
exactly. So we have them posted on the R&L Home Team, our Facebook page, our business page. It's called R&L Home Team, Your Realtors for Life. So if she wants to take a look at it, some of them get goofy though. So some of them we started to talk about other things and got really silly because, you know, it's just like you have to make it a little fun. It could
Yeah.
be too boring for like 25 minutes of just going through the rooms, you know? So we talked we talked about a lot of different things about cooking, about family, about online dating. Like I brought up this thing. I said, oh my goodness, you know what? If somebody wants to date someone, this is the perfect time to do online dating and find out how people are through a stressful situation, right? Do
Right,
you want to
right.
for coffee when you can actually go and do that? So, so we talked about silly little things like that, but you know, I
You
think
made
it
it
kept people
fun.
engaged. Yeah. I'm like, we
Okay.
have
Okay.
to be good TVs. Otherwise people are going to be bored. But we'll have to perfect it and do a better job. But we're actually teaching a class at 10 o'clock about virtual open houses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be
So
there.
we're going to be, you know, Rick and I will be back on Zoom at 10 to do that. You know, hopefully it'll be good. But I'm going to
That'll be
send
fine.
these. What is your phone number?
617
Hmm.
223 7794.
That way I'll take pictures of these two. So you can go on MLS and find some sold scripts. I'm going to do another one to you. I mean, I wish you had it in your hand. Do you want me to send it to you right now and see if you can read it
Yeah,
off your
yeah, that'll be
phone?
good.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah. Do you listen to any motivational things in the morning? I love it. So I was downstairs. I'm upstairs now. I was downstairs. I put on YouTube and listened to like Les Brown. He's one of my most favorite guys. Do you know him? He's
Yeah.
like amazing. He fires you up. He's like, you got to be hungry, right? So he gets me so excited. And I was listening this morning, and I made some scones and I'm making coffee and cleaning up last night's mess. And I feel excited for the day, even though, and I took a million notes just from things that people were saying, because it was a compilation of many different speakers. I'd
Right.
suggest you do that to keep your mental health, because right now I think people are going to be losing it. You know, it's hard. It's hard to stay focused and stay with a disciplined schedule. And I think that's what we have to do so that when times come back,
Yeah.
we
You wanna
will
see
not
mine for
we'll
the
be able to
week?
handle it. Yeah. You
Okay.
have a schedule?
Yeah. Um,
Good.
this is mine for the week. Can you see it?
Yes. That is
Yeah.
awesome. What do you have in there? I mean, I can see all the blocks of time.
So for today, I started at 6:30 and I did my spiritual time. Then I exercised, took a bath. Now I'm here. Then I'm gonna take a break, then have the open house. Then Brad knows, calls, DocuSign class, scripts with Dari, and then end the day.
Good for you. You're better
Yeah.
than 90, probably at least 85% of the other people. 90%.
Yeah.
Most people are just sleeping. They're not waking up early,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just totally off schedule. I'm sorry. I took a bite.
Oh, it's
Um,
okay.
most people are like off their schedule. They're not putting it in their calendar. That is going to keep you focused.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like that?
It's gonna keep
I
me
I
focused, it's gonna
found these
keep me
people.
up.
Yes, mentally.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was watching this. I think it was the Ohio Valley team. It was Thursday and Friday like from 9 to 1. Every 20 minutes they had another person. It was a Keller Williams thing. They interviewed people from all around about, you know, they kind of used the, kind of like Brad Knowles, each part of the shift book, but they were people from all around. And it was so interesting. And I took so many notes, and it was very, very, it kept me going. Saying like business is open, activity breeds activity, just the care calls, making sure when we speak, we always speak with the word we, because we're all in this together. Just leveraging the minds of all the other people. We're so lucky that we can actually, with Keller Williams, you can find so many people. You know, if you go on Facebook and try to find other people to watch, and, you know, classes, I feel like we're really lucky. So what do they, people make decisions with emotions, and then they justify them with logic. So we have to get people right now out of fear, because people are fearful. And if we can help them feel more logical, then, you know, we can get past it.
Yeah.
So there's a, I'm trying to think away. Troy. I wrote all these people down and their emails so I can email them later. Do you see some of those questions
Okay, so I got it now. Oh, come on. Okay. All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hi. Hello, may I speak to Lisa?
This is.
Hi, my name is Trisha Dale with Keller Williams Realty.
Hi.
We've recently sold a house, in a home in your area over on Widow Street. It has 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it's sold for $500,000.
Wow.
We know that when somebody sells, we know that when somebody sells a home, usually 2 more sells right away. So I was wondering, when do you plan on moving?
I don't know. Maybe when all the kids get out.
Okay. Terrific. How old is it? How old are your kids?
The oldest is 28. He's out, but the youngest is 14, still in school.
Oh, so he's in the 9th grade? So he's in the 9th grade?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So how long have you lived at this address?
20 years.
Wow.
Just stick to script. Like, don't get onto personal, because you want to get, I mean, unless they start pulling you that way, because these are strange times, but try to stick to script. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll help you waste less time and get the appointment.
Okay. So how long have you lived at this address?
20 years.
Great. Where did you move from?
I was in Abington before this.
Oh, good for you. How did you pick this area?
I had a business in this area.
Excellent. Now, if you were to move, where would you move? Where would you go next?
Somewhere warmer. Not sure where though.
Okay, that's exciting. And when would that be? You said when the kids are out of high school?
Probably like 5 years.
Okay, fantastic. Now, obviously, you realize it could take 1 to 3 months as this market to get a home sell. So, did you know that?
No, I thought, well, maybe with this, what's going on, maybe. I guess I just didn't really know.
Okay, okay. So my question is, do you have to be,
Just go with it. Don't worry about what I said about 5 years.
okay. So my question
Maybe
is,
I say, oh, you know what? I want to sell this year sometime.
okay.
So then it's probably easier.
So my question is, do you have to be sold in 1 month, or do you want to start selling at that time?
I want to wait probably at least a month.
Wonderful. Fortunately, to get you one step closer to LA, all we need to do now is simply to set an appointment so I can help you get what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great?
Yeah, do you think? Yeah, I think that would be great.
Fantastic. Which would be better for you, Monday or Tuesday at 4?
Well, what about, I don't know if we're supposed to really, supposed to keep social distancing. So what do we do with that?
Okay. So we can actually meet via FaceTime.
Okay.
Yeah. Um,
How can you see my house? Oh, it's pausing.
what do you mean? What do you mean?
So can I take you around my house with my phone so I can show you my house?
Yeah, definitely.
Will you be
Definitely.
able to give me a price like that?
Yes, because based on the what you show me in the house, I can compare it with other houses that have been sold, and I can give you a
Okay.
market analysis.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay.
Okay. So when is a good time to meet by FaceTime? Is Wednesday a good time? A good
Yes,
day
sure.
at 4?
Yeah, that'd be great. That works.
Okay. Okay, so um okay, so see you Wednesday at 3.
Okay. So what you do is say, why don't I get your email address and maybe write
Oh
that
yeah,
down
yeah,
and maybe ask
yeah.
them, if you can, at that time, ask them to take through your house. Otherwise, ask them and try to tighten your time frame up. Try to take them through like, okay, if you can't do it now, can you call me in an hour? Or do you want to do Wednesday? Do you want to, you can walk me through the house and I'll gather information and then send you a report. Would that work? So, as long as you set up the next appointment and figure out, so this is what's going to happen next. Always give them their expectations. This is what's going to happen next Wednesday at 3. I'm going to ask you to take me around your house. I'm going to do a little, information gathering. Is it okay if I text you about a few questions or email you a few questions while I work on the report? You show me around and we can work from there. Because you can help them with staging through FaceTime. You can do anything.
Okay,
So
okay.
I think,
So don't wait until Wednesday. Just
I mean, if
try
you
and
can
get it
get
as
them, yeah, if you can get them to answer as many questions. So there you go. This is what you're going to ask afterwards. So let's say they say, okay, that's fine. You can give me, I'll have a market analysis. You're going to say, well, before I can get this done, there are a number of questions I need to ask you. Do you have a minute?
Mhm.
Okay, so if what I say makes sense and you feel comfortable and confident that I can sell your home, are you planning to list your home with, oh, well, forget about that one. We have to modify everything. You can say, are you planning to interview more than one agent for the job of selling your home? Tell me again, where are
Um,
you moving? And then you can start with, let me see if this is even that best. Yeah, this is probably good. Tell me again, Trisha, where are you moving to?
I'm moving to Weymouth.
Okay, so when I see you, how much do you want to list your home for, realistically?
Realistically, 600,000.
Okay, so as a professional real estate agent, I study homes and prices every day. Therefore, I assume you'll list with me at a price that will cause the home to sell, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what price won't you go below?
I really wouldn't go below 520.
Okay, how much do you owe on your property?
About 200,000.
Excellent. Have you ever thought about selling it yourself?
No.
Okay. Um, Terrific. Will you help, would you describe your home for me?
Well, it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It's upstairs and downstairs. We have a nice kitchen.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, we have a master bedroom, a master bath.
Oh, I
And,
love that.
yeah, and we have pretty good size yard.
Excellent. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your house? 10 being the best.
7.5.
What would it take to make it a 10?
Well, I guess the bathroom needs a little bit updating, and we could do some landscaping.
Okay. So if that's good. Okay, so you've got 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, so you can write all this down as they tell you. Okay, landscaping. Is there anything positive or negative that would influence the price that we put on your house? Let's say, for example, are you on a busy street or a side street?
We're on a side street.
Okay, great, great. Okay. Hey, this is Mark. Mark, it's 9:06. Hey, Mark, it's 9:06. We're just about wrapping up. Oh, he's not on. Where is? I'm trying to unmute him. Good morning, Mark.
Hi.
Good morning,
Hi, Lisa.
Mark.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm still in my PJs. I'm sorry.
Is that why you're not showing your face?
I don't want to scare Kelly and Trisha. They probably end up quitting Keller Williams Showcase Property if I showed my face.
I don't think so.
Oh God.
So I know we're supposed to go from 8:30 to 9. We're running a little bit late, so we're glad that you're here. We're script playing and trying to role play and figure out who do you call and how do you call, right? Mark, have you been calling people in your database or
Yes, I
anybody
have.
during this time? Excellent. What are you saying?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
How do you start your conversation?
I hope you and your family are doing well during this crazy time. And I start off with, giving them information about forbearance, like if they needed, if they had trouble with, if they're thinking of, they may not be able to, basically it's an empathy call, not necessarily trying to sell them anything. And then,
Right.
some of them, again, we're just, giving them information. Say, hey, if you ever, feel like what's going on with the job? Do you need any help deferring some of your mortgage payments? And here's some information that you can use. I found a nice video online on the steps to try to get a forbearance and basically take 3 months of payments and put them at the end of the mortgage. So I kind of
Wow, that's awesome. Can you share that with us?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. I can absolutely do that.
That'd be
So that's
awesome.
kind of what I've been doing, just trying to stay in touch and give information to people.
Right.
Trying to be helpful and not really sell them on anything.
But do you find that they ask you about real estate anyway?
Of course they do.
Yeah, of course. And have you done any open houses or anything like that? Or virtual opens or what have your activities been besides calls? Anything else?
Well, I have a buyer that's supposed to sign a purchase and sale agreement today. So that deal, that since the offer was signed, that's kind of moving along very normally as far as home inspection and
good
all that. I have another listing that we signed a purchase and sale agreement last Friday. That's been going along well, but the buyers that's supposed to get pre-qualified and that are pre-qualified and they're not necessarily moving.
Ha! Did you just change?
They're not necessarily. I had to.
Those are nice pajamas.
Yeah, from the top up, right?
And
So
Winnie the Pooh. We call that Winnie the Pooh, right?
Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, so I'm not pushing new business because people are just not. They're scared. They're going to lose their jobs, but the deals that are already in place and those that are asking me about business, yeah, I'm going through on a regular basis, regular day-to-day business. But I'm also saying, make sure you're confident about your job. I'm not trying to push it on people, so to speak.
Right. Yeah. Good. That's awesome. And I feel like, we can inform them, but I find every day there are still people who need to sell and there are people who need to buy. Those things are still happening. So it's, we have to be able to help them and we have to pivot and figure out a better way to do it. So Rick and I have a 10 o'clock Zoom meeting about virtual open houses. We did 3 this weekend. So we're going to talk about those with everybody. And so I hope maybe you can come on that call.
Yeah, sounds interesting. Virtual open house. I'd be interested in seeing how that's done. I've seen a couple come through my email, but I haven't attended one yet. Have you attended any?
Yeah, we had huge success. I mean, yesterday we started a little bit late and we were at the house and we started it a little bit late and people were calling saying, "Where are you guys? I thought it started now." And I thought, whoa, this is so crazy. So I think it can become something that we can all use in the future. And you can do a 1-hour open house virtually like that. You don't have to spend 2 hours and you can get more traction. We had over 700 people in one of them in like 2 hours. We did I think it was a 25-minute video. We had over 700 people look at it. You're never going to get that kind of traction in an open house.
Never.
So they may have only looked at a little tiny bit of it, but still they know it's available now and they can spread the word. So we had 3 separate ones. I don't know if we'll be able to show what we did on the Zoom. So I'm going to have to get off and prepare a little bit for that. But Mark, can you come to our scripts practice on Wednesday?
I have to check my schedule and see.
Because we start at 8:30.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to stay on a schedule no matter what, because I feel like it's the most important thing. It's always been the most important thing is stick to your schedule, right?
Right.
So I sent a couple of scripts over to Trisha. Trisha, if you can role play those with Daria, maybe later.
Yeah, I can do that.
And find some of those homes that we talked about, that are just sold, and it doesn't matter who sold them.
Okay. All right. And Mark, my email is there in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. You wanted to give him yours?
Let me see. I don't see the email.
It's under more.
Yeah, I'm looking. There's nothing there.
No?
No.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
I didn't press enter.
You gotta hit return.
I think was that me or was that?
No, whoever hit enter it went through at that point. So let me look at my calendar. I mean, you said 8:30 in the morning on Wednesday?
Yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays, I do scripts 8:30 to 9.
So that's
and
gonna
then,
be April Fool's Day.
Oh, so maybe I just won't show up.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna put it on my calendar, okay? Scripts.
Put it on your calendar because, I know these are challenging times. We're
scripts
not
are
in
good,
person. And we do kind of do a little bit of a mastermind about like what are we going to say, right? And how can we modify the script so that people feel like we're coming from contribution, which we are. And bring your questions. And, I don't know if you can see behind me that I have a script board.
Yeah.
You see this? So I use this when I do make my calls anyway.
No, they work.
When I'm at the office. And you can take them and you put them in and out. And I can modify them a little bit and also continue to ask questions and keep people on the phone. I suggest while we have time, everybody try to put one of these together. And that way you can easily make your calls. You put it right in front of you and you can kind of look for more and more questions.
Right.
And use FaceTime, because I think people really will feel good about seeing your face. I really
Absolutely.
do. I feel like a phone call is great, but if you can FaceTime someone, get their permission, hey, I'd like to FaceTime you. Can I, have a FaceTime
Oh
meeting?
yeah, you could do that.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah. I think people need to see other people. Some people live alone. Some people, they're just starving for, being
yeah.
with people. I mean, this is tough. This is really weird. Unprecedented, so whatever
Lisa.
we can do to keep people engaged. And I will see you guys at 10 for the virtual open house class.
Okay. All right. See you then.
Thank you
So
guys.
I'm gonna send you that information about the forbearance quote unquote script.
That would be awesome.
I just sent it in the chat, and yeah.
Awesome. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I think that's a great, that is like something everybody's going to be looking for. I don't even know how
Yeah,
to find
definitely.
that. Is it in here?
Yes, I sent it in the
It's
chat.
in chat.
Yeah, it's in the chat. I'll figure out a way to email it to you.
Okay.
Lisa Axios. That's easy to remember.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
see you later. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I don't even know how to get out of here sometimes.
You're gonna hit leave end meeting, and
There I am.